The physical signs of drug and alcohol addiction, weight loss. Okay, weight loss could come from trying to lose weight. But if you know your loved ones or whoever the case may be, ain't in the gym and ain't doing no exercise, and a significant amount of weight loss, that's the number one sign of drug addiction. Alcohol abuse, I mean, your skin, no matter what race you are, if you're not using drugs and alcohol, your skin is shining. You have a glow, you know, your eyes are always red, it's just, it's evident that, maybe something could be going on. And us, us as people and family members, and, sometimes we put a blind eye to, we see a person, we don't want to say nothing until it's too late, and it could save their life or save them years of misery. So watch out for these physical signs. But I think, my opinion, the number one sign is weight loss, because when we're abusing drugs and alcohol, we basically really eating to just stay alive, especially if you're that far in your addiction. You know what I mean? But some people just overlook it because we don't really want to approach people, and ask them what's really going on, and sometimes that could be a bad thing, because people get defensive when you start talking about drugs and alcohol, so look for these signs, you know what I mean, from your loved ones that could save their life, like if a person, all their adult life been weighing 100, 90 pounds, and now they down to 157, and it's something going on. And plus, besides the physical signs, they people, places, and change, and all that's going to change. They're not coming around family no more, engaging in activities. They might be still holding down the job, and you know, you know, showing up at sporting events, trying to basically hold it together. You know, but if a person complexion has got 3 shades darker, and they stop getting haircuts. They used to get haircuts once a week or bi-weekly. They're not shaving anymore, or as in women, they not putting their makeup on anymore. They always dress nice, and they not looking fresh no more. Shoes dirty. Like, these are signs that something in the milk not white. You know what I mean? So basically, do not overlook these things, because it could save a life. Subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out a lot of videos. I'm 17 years clean. So I know what I'm talking about. But beware of these physical signs, because you can stop the process way earlier, and it don't have to go into decades of abuse.